Good afternoon, girls. As we have completed the portions of financial accounting 2, even though you have lots of doubt under unit 1, which is the topic hire purchase system. Let us see now what do you mean by hire purchase system. I will revise once again. Before entering into hire purchase system, let me have a clear-cut idea what do you mean by hire purchase system. Let us have a small example. If you want to buy a car, you need money. You have to settle certain amount for buying a car. If the car cost is rupees 15 lakhs, which is a luxurious car, if you once paid the full amount of 15 lakhs, then the car is returned to you. This is said to be full settlement amount of purchasing a car. This is one way of purchasing the car. The second method is the car cost around 15 lakhs where I am unable to pay the 15 lakhs as in one period of payment. I have splitted into another mode which is known as installment method of purchasing. In this installment method of purchasing, where out of 15 lakhs I am able to pay only 2 lakhs as initial payment, where remaining will be paid, around 13 lakhs will be paid by me within a period of 5 years as an installment, where this installment includes principal amount and the interest. This two combination will be carried out in the next 5 years to settle down the 13 lakhs of rupees, where I initially paid 2 lakhs. In this case, the car has been given to me. I have paid as an initial amount of rupees 2 lakhs. This 2 lakhs is said to be down payment. This is second choice of buying a car. You were well aware about this full settlement amount and installment amount. Now the chapter deals with hire purchase. What is the difference between installment and hire purchase? They are most probably similar but with slight differences. In hire purchases also there will be a mode of payment like installment only, but with slight changes. Let me explain clearly with the differences between installment and hire purchase system. What are the difference between installment and hire purchase? Let me explain you. In installment also you will be having down payment will be made. In hire purchases also down payment mode is done. Then second one is balance to be paid in installments. Yes, in the same way, in such a way, hire purchase is also carried out in the installment basis. Here, these two points says that installment and hire purchases are one and the same. But there are two more another conditions where they are in a different way. The third point, ownership is transferred to the buyer while down payment is made. Under installment system, once you have paid the down payment amount means the ownership is transferred to the buyer. As such, I told you out of 15 lakhs, 2 lakhs has been paid as a down payment. In that case, the car ownership is transferred to the buyer at the time of paying down payment itself. This is the major difference under installment and hire purchase system. But in hire purchase system, ownership of the asset is not transferred to the hirer, where the hirer is said to be the buyer till the last installment is paid. let us have the same example. In hire purchase system, the same car will have the same example, 15 lakhs. The down payment is made by the hirer is 2 lakhs. Here the ownership is not transferred to the buyer, who is said to be the hirer. When the ownership is transferred, at the time of paying the remaining 13 lakhs as installment amount. The last installment, during the payment of last installment only, the ownership is transferred to the hirer. This is the major difference between the installment system and hire purchase system. Not only this differences, there is another one difference. On failure in paying one installment, owner can sue the buyer in the case of installment system. For example, we have the same example. We have 5 years as an installment. During the 4th year, the buyer is unable to pay the installment, means the vendor can sue to the buyer regarding the purchasing of car under installment system. But in the case of hire purchase system, on failure of paying, the owner can repossess the asset. In hire purchase system, the car is repossessed by the vendor during the failure of payment of the installment. These are the two major differences between the installment system and hire purchase system. Let me have another simple summary. In hire purchase system, there are 3 modes of buying a product. Here we have taken a product which is known as car. The car is worthable of rupees 15 lakhs. If I paid the total amount of 15 lakhs, means it comes under full payment and full settlement of purchasing a car. But in some cases, I am unable to pay the 15 lakhs in a single check. In that case, I can move for an installment basis, where in installment, I am able to pay an initial amount. Later on, the remaining amount is paid as an installment for a particular period of years. Here I have taken 5-year period. So out of 15 lakhs, I have paid 2 lakhs as an initial amount. This initial amount is said to be down payment amount. Later on, these 13 lakhs has been paid by me in the next 5 years with the help of principal amount plus interest, in such a way that the same thing is carried out in hire purchase system also, but there is a slight difference between this installment system and hire purchase system. What are those differences? Means the first difference is the ownership is transferred immediately to the vendor in the case of installment system. The ownership is not transferred immediately in the case of hire vendor system. Why this is happening means, once the installment is paid, means once the down payment is paid in the case of installment, means the ownership is transferred. In case of hire purchase system, once the down payment is paid, means the ownership is not transferred. When the ownership is transferred, means at the payment of the last installment. In the case of the 5th year, during the 5th year, the installment amount will be closed. At the time only, the ownership is transferred to the hirer, who is said to be the buyer under hire purchase system. Okay, have you